Among the police oral board questions that appear with a high rate of frequency is the oral board opening statement. The oral board opening statement can play two critical roles for you in your interview. It gives you an opportunity to impress your police oral board panel, and it is your warm-up for the tougher oral interview questions to come. Let's start with the second of those. Before you exercise, it's wise to warm up. Before you play a sport, it's wise to warm up. Actually, with nearly any type of performance, it is best to start with a warm-up. The warm-up helps with peak performance. Your oral board is a performance. So if you are asked by the oral interview panel to give an opening statement, it will likely be the first police oral board question they ask you. When your answer is a well-developed and well-delivered statement, you will start to relax because you aced the first question. That will put you in a better state of mind for what is to come. Think of your opening statement as your warm-up for your peak oral board performance. Beyond being a warm-up, the oral board opening statement also is your opportunity to impress. Many police promotion candidates have difficulty forming an impactful opening statement, often because they do not want to come across as boastful or conceited. While I respect their humility, the oral board opening statement is not the time to be humble. It is your opportunity to impress. My three key recommendations when developing your oral board opening statement are: number one, be honest. Our whole profession is based on integrity. Fabricating or stretching the truth is unacceptable. Number two, wordsmith. Use the right phrases to put you in the best light. For example, let's assume that the lieutenant in charge of a special unit encouraged you to apply to be part of their team. Instead of saying, "I then went to work in the street crimes unit," I recommend that you say that you were recruited or handpicked by the commander of the street crimes unit to be a member of their team. The change of assignment remained the same, but using more effective words can increase the impact. And three, prepare your statement chronologically rather than categorically. Telling your story in the sequence in which events occurred should make it easier for the oral interview panel to process how you developed to the state of readiness that is deserving of your promotion. Here is a police sergeant oral board opening statement demonstration. I attended a state college immediately after high school and graduated after 2 years with an associate's degree in business administration. I was then accepted at a private university where I studied business marketing, ultimately earning a Bachelor's of Science degree in that field. Throughout my 4 years of college, I was employed as a security officer at a government contractor that was making Air Force jets. The sensitive nature of that work required me to achieve and maintain a United States government secret clearance. Shortly after graduation from the university, I was hired by a large international corporation to serve as a territory manager in New York City. While the work was challenging, it did not hold the fulfillment that I had been seeking, and it became clear that the business world was not the right fit for me. I'm from a law enforcement family. My father, as well as uncles and cousins on both sides of my family, have served or are currently serving as police officers. It became clear that police work was my true calling, and I pursued and achieved the position with the Hartford Police Department. My first 5 years were served in the patrol division, serving as a footbeat officer in high-crime neighborhoods, a relief officer throughout the city, and a cruiser officer downtown. During this time, I responded to an incident in which a mentally disturbed, knife-wielding man was threatening his family. My partner and I successfully prevented the family from being harmed and were formally recognized by our department for our actions. Shortly thereafter, I was handpicked by my sergeant to serve in a proactive 2-officer directed patrol unit. Seeking to take on greater responsibilities and challenges, I requested and received an assignment from the patrol division to our department's crime suppression unit. This assignment required even greater proactive police work, focused on the deterrence of street-level crimes, street gang activity, and street-level narcotic sales. While in this assignment, I received specialized training in the area of narcotics investigations, as well as having had the opportunity to attend the prestigious Connecticut State's Attorney Legal Training course, focusing on the latest case law and their application to police practices. It was during this time that I suggested to my supervisor a motor vehicle enforcement strategy to bring about a reduction in drive-by shootings, something that was adopted and achieve desired results. At this time, I am currently serving in the Crime Suppression Unit. In order to prepare myself for the position of sergeant, I sought out, paid for, and attended on my own time a 14-week program to refine my leadership and communication skills. This program sharpened my public speaking proficiency while also providing me with important insight into effective leadership communication. I believe it is a combination of my business education and experiences which have provided me with an understanding of management practices, my diverse police experiences attained from my patrol assignment, as well as serving as a member of the Proactive Crime Suppression Unit, and my commitment to ongoing self-development as evidenced by my pursuit of leadership and communication training that have well prepared me to serve at the rank of sergeant, and I am very eager to do so. Did you see how it was easier to follow my career progression when it was crafted chronologically? If I had structured this statement by categories, it would be much more difficult for the assessors to process the time relationship of my experiences. Keep in mind that your process may put more structure around your opening statement, such as, tell us about your training and police experiences that have prepared you for this position. If that is how it's asked of you, only reference those parts of your background that fall into those categories. However, I would still structure the presentation chronologically so it's easier for the listeners to follow. To summarize, an honest, well-developed chronological opening statement can set the stage for a strong remainder of your police promotion interview. I strongly recommend that you maximize this opportunity. If you're looking for more guidance on how to excel at your police oral board, check out the videos and resources at finest.com. And while you're there, see if one-to-one confidential coaching or the online e-learning oral boards made easy for police promotion course is right for you.